Doug hates candy wrappers, screaming baby sticky seeds with 50 as in popcorn kernels in his teeth. There's still not one that he won't see, 'cause Doug loves movies. Now it's time for Doug.
I came out fairly promptly. Is that the fallback? If I don't walk out here, you just play the theme again? Hey, everybody. My name is Doug, and I love movies.
This is Doug Loves Movies.
Coming to you once again from the UCB Theater on Franklin Avenue in Los Angeles. It's Tuesday, November 26, 2019, and we're here tonight to celebrate Knives Out. So, have some of you seen it already? Oh, very nice. We're going to do some spoilers. No, just kidding. Take your, but since we're here to celebrate Knives Out, take your name tags out. Okay, there's plenty of them. Thank you. Thanks for not embarrassing me. Doug plugs. Let's see who wants to do my plugs tonight. How are you doing over here? Could you read my first plug, number 1, right there?
12 Guests of Xmas is happening this Sunday night, December 1st at the Gramercy Theater in New York City.
So you say, I wrote NYC, you say New York City, but for Xmas. I like that, just passing it down. No, get him to do it. Let's get this gentleman to do one. Number 2, please.
Okay. Doug Loves Movies returns to the American Comedy Company in San Diego on Saturday, December 21st at 4:20.
Okay, he added the bird noise and the Let's get a lady. Number 3, please.
Okay, DLM is back at Cap City Comedy Club in Austin, Texas on Sunday, December 29th at 4:20, of course.
Yeah. For all my dates and deets, go to DougLovesMovies.com.
That's DougLovesMovies.com. Yeah! Come on! Wallet! Shh. Ted dancing?
Thanksgiving.
Somebody threw Thanksgiving at the end there. I don't like it. It only works this week. That's not evergreen. But thank you for mentioning it. And everybody have a great Thanksgiving. I brought some prizes. Some person's going home tonight with some stuff that's going to make their Thanksgiving. It's not going to change their Thanksgiving at all, honestly. It's probably items that they wouldn't use on that particular day. It's in a bag that says Modern Love, that show that's on Amazon Prime. I watched a few episodes of it. I liked it. A shirt also from Amazon. I got a bunch of Amazon stuff for Brittany Runs a Marathon, which got nominated for some Independent Spirit Awards, or at least one. Doug Loves Movies sticker. I was just in Miami, so I brought you a copy of Miami Magazine. Oh, I also wanted to do a dugout to everyone who came to see me in Miami, especially the ones who brought treats that I think I'm still high on. Oh, I brought the little notice that the TSA puts in your bag when they check it, because that cracks me up, because my drugs got to LA safely. And of course, a Doug Loves Movies t-shirt. All that stuff. Plus the stuff brought by my 3 guests, who are, the 3 of them are part of the team responsible for this movie that some people have already seen and love. It's got like 103% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm so excited that it's coming out because I want to see it again. Please, everybody, give it up for Riki Lindhome, Noah Segan, and Rian Johnson! Hello. Let's meet them individually, shall we? Starting with the lady down there on the end. Riki Lindhome is here.
How's it going? My parents are here. I don't know where. Where are you guys?
Do you really want to know where they are?
Oh, there they are. Hi. Yeah.
I put them in a spot where I thought you wouldn't be able to see them.
They're actually completely dark.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
because that's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Because we don't want, would you censor yourself at all because your parents are here?
It's too late. They've seen me do every song we have, and if you guys know any of them, it's a lot. And I remember the time it sort of changed where we had some really dirty songs and we were in New York and they were backstage and I came back and they just went, "Good job." And then we did not discuss any of the material, and it's been like that ever since.
Do the two of you have a favorite Garfunkel and Oates song? The Loophole? That is an awesome dad you got.
Yeah.
He likes the anal sex song.
Yep.
Have you heard Ricky's rendition of the Doug Loves Movies theme song for the holidays editions? Because that's probably be your new number one, Garfunkel and Oates, because they're both on there, and it's going to start playing again soon.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't play it tonight though.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think the holidays officially start until December 27th. But thank you for being here, Riki. This is
Thank you for
your
having me.
millionth time on the show.
Yes, I love it.
And you always do a great job. You're a great competitor.
Thanks.
You've done well in the tournaments that we used to have. How do you think you're going to do today?
I think just okay.
I love how enthusiastically you said it. That was awesome.
Yeah. It could go either way with me at any moment.
Okay, fair enough. Another person who's been on the show before and is sitting directly to my left is Noah Segan, everybody.
Hey, Doug.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
The star of every Rian Johnson movie and one Owen Edgerton movie.
It didn't last. That relationship
Oh, really?
kind of stalled out.
Oh, right. Okay, we'll talk about that later.
No,
But
wonderful.
how's it going? You're in Knives Out, of course. Of
course,
Because you're in
yeah.
all of Ryan's movies. Right?
He can't get rid of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuck with me.
But I think...
You push a guy out of the path of a moving bus once.
That's what happened?
And here we are.
He owes you? Because it works out
I will
great.
always regret pushing you out the rest of my life.
It works out great, though, that you're also a terrific and versatile actor, because I bet some people wouldn't know that you're in all of his movies, because you're different in each one of them. And so funny in Knives Out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
some of the biggest laughs in the movie come out of your face.
Well,
I mean, not because you're laughing. I mean, some things your character says.
I try to be funny.
All right. Well, okay. Keep at it, kid. You're getting there. And Rian Johnson is here. First time on the show. I've wanted to get you on the show for a long time, so thank you so much for being here. On the week of, the evening before,
The eve of.
the eve of the release of Knives Out.
It's playing tonight. Yeah. It's
Right? Yeah, the preview, they do that night before thing now, so I don't know why they ever still say opening Friday. No, it's not. You can watch it on Thursday or
We
whatever.
opened a year and a half ago. We've been doing,
Yeah, and this week, of course, it's it's a big Thanksgiving release, and they're Frozen 2, of course, they get all the money, but then there's going to be a nice chunk of change left for you, I think. Yeah, I think so. They were talking about it on the news today. They're like, 30 mil is what they're saying.
Oh, Christ.
Whoa.
So, hold it together, man. You got this. Does your promotional whirlwind stop right here, or do you have more stuff to do tomorrow?
I keep going. Yeah, I keep going the next
What's
week.
next? Where can we? Are you gonna be on some morning show or something?
No, we put the actors on those.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No one wants to see this. Yeah, in the morning. No.
Okay.
You do? You put really?
Oh yeah, the actors did all those. Jamie Lee Curtis. We sent Jamie Lee Curtis on all of those. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
She
call.
gets it
Yeah,
done.
right.
Yeah,
She's what a mom
pretty-
wants to see in the morning.
Yeah,
is Jamie
she's
Lee
pretty
Curtis.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
I'd like to
always-
see her anytime.
She's
I
awesome.
would. She's awesome.
So you all agree she was the best person to work with in this movie?
Yeah.
It's kind of a small cast. You don't have a lot of people to choose from.
She was kind of amazing though, because she would she has like an alpha nerd type energy, and so she was the first one on set every day, and she's in scenes in the movie that she wasn't written into because she was just there. She would just show up, and I would panic as if like a leopard was on set. I'd be like, Jamie Lee Curtis is here. What do I do? And I'd like figure out a way to put her in the scene because I just panicked.
She would also hang out with the family that owned the big
yeah.
house.
Oh yeah, she
She
moved
just
in
became
there.
part of this like blue blood family.
She started cooking in their kitchen.
Yeah, she would bring her yogurt
Yeah.
and keep it.
I don't know if it was Activia. I don't know.
It's just like her
Well, she's
granola,
gotta-
her
it's gotta be
parfait, whatever.
Activia.
Gotta be, but she did bring yogurt every day.
She is Activia lady. Like that's what I love about the most now Halloween movies are back, and she's just gonna keep. I guess she's gonna kill them over and over again now, and she's got the Activia commercials, and now of course Knives Out and Daniel Craig. We tried to get him to be here tonight, but he's not interested at all. But who else? I mean, I'm just trying to sell them. Who else should we mention is in the movie?
We got a really good cast. It's Lakeith Stanfield is in it. He was amazing. He's incredible. Michael Shannon.
Christopher Plummer.
Christopher Plummer.
How is Michael
Tony
Shannon
Collette.
day to day? Like I know, like he's kind of a cut up and a fun guy in real life, but also just kind of a scary presence at the same time.
He's hilarious, man. We were like sitting next to each other on set, and he doesn't bring his phone to set, which I really like. But it also means that he just sits there and he doesn't talk to anyone either. So he just sits there and kind of stares into space in between.
Yeah, that's not scary at all. That's fun.
So I was like sitting next to him on set, and you're sitting next to him in silence for like 2 minutes, and then like his head turns and he goes, "Ryan, am I weird?" I love him so much, man. He's a sweetheart. He's really
he's
sweet
nice
and funny.
really funny. But
yeah.
boy, just like you're saying, like when he's just at rest, he seems scary. Like I saw him in that show Bug off Broadway, and I was living in New York at the time for a little bit, and I was in the same like temporary apartment situation as him, so I'd see him from time to time, and I couldn't. Couldn't speak to him.
He seems scary, but then you like, I don't know, once he starts talking to you, he's hilarious and he's really sweet. He's not a scary dude at all.
Yeah. I got to meet him socially once, and I probably even told him.
Oh, did you, Doug?
Yeah, I did. Paul Rudd introduced me. Let's see about the prize bag, you guys. What kind of situation do we have here, Ricky? What'd you bring?
Well, okay, so I brought 2 Garfunkel and Oates CDs, but I had them signed by me and Kate and also everyone on stage. And then I brought 2 Garfunkel and Oates toothbrushes because everyone kind of needs extra toothbrushes, right? Mm-hmm. And then I brought my mommy is smug. It's a onesie. So yeah, so that's it.
I love it. Pass it down. I'll put it in the bag. That's great. What's the latest with Garfunkel and Oates? Is there something that's going to happen?
We have been writing songs for this Netflix kids show, and then we've been writing like kids songs about food, and then we just sold an animated musical to Netflix. Yeah, we're gonna write like a Frozen style, like full on kids musical that's also like feminist. Yeah. Thank you. I'm excited.
Have you seen Frozen 2 yet?
Not yet.
I hear it sucks.
I am excited though.
I don't know. I haven't really heard much about it. Ryan, what do you have in that beautiful box?
I got it. This is a beautiful box. What's in the box? No one's seen the movie yet, so this is gonna mean nothing. This will be a lot cooler after you see the movie. Has anyone seen the movie here? Yeah. Okay. All right. And we all signed down the back, and I wrote, "This will be cooler after you see the movie" on the back. So even that won't be cool in a year. So yeah, there you go. So it's a mug. There you go.
It's a mug, and it says a thing you don't want to say because it would be a spoiler.
No, it's not a spoiler at all. It says, "My house, my rules, my coffee." It's actually it's a perfect recreation of a very crucial mug in the movie. So once you've seen the movie, if you like the movie, it's kind of cool actually. So yeah.
It's a big mug too. That'll hold a lot of liquid, guys.
Like 8 cups of coffee.
It's a really nice, this is an industrial strength mug. And, like if you're going to poison somebody, it's much easier with a mug this size because you can put more poison in it. Noah, what do you have?
I have a Knives Out T-shirt.
Lovely.
Ooh.
What does that say on it?
It says
Knives Out.
It says eat shit.
It says eat shit.
Eat shit!
But it also says
Good. It says
Knives
Out
so
on the
you
back.
guys
It's
will
not just
know,
a
everybody
random
will
eat
know.
shit that people will be sad about.
So
Should we take the Sharpie and cross out the Knives Out on the back so it just says eat shit?
So it just says eat shit.
Yeah.
It's not no context. Eat shit. So we've got that, and then one of my favorite movies here. This movie called Modern Romance.
It's increasingly funny to me that we all signed it. Like Albert Brooks is going to be really like,
We have nothing to do with this.
We signed it, and I've
VHS
got it
movie.
here on VHS the way it was intended to be seen.
The way it was intended to be put on a bookshelf or a TV show.
But it's a great movie.
Such
guys.
a good movie. Yeah, that's really, really good. The late Super Dave Osborne.
His
has
brother.
One of the funniest scenes ever. And they're brothers, yeah.
Albert Brooks' brother.
those are made of old tires. You don't want those.
Yeah,
No one.
I underestimated you.
Yeah, get away from the box.
Use the box. It'll be-
You'll be happy. You'll be happy with the box.
Yeah, we're all quoting this movie and no one cares.
This is dead. This is dead.
No one. It's not convincing
Pop
anybody
that
that
into
it's
your
funny.
VCR and you'll enjoy
yeah,
it.
you guys.
Oh, if anyone hasn't seen that movie, it's fucking great. You
I've
guys.
never
really
seen
is.
it.
It is a classic.
I'm
There's
excited.
actually a story about that movie because it's about jealousy. It's a really amazing film. And after Albert Brooks made it, in the middle of the night, his phone rang and he picked it up and he goes, "This is Albert Brooks?" "Yeah." "This is Stanley Kubrick." Kubrick had watched it 12 times in a row and was calling Brooks to tell him how much he loved it and then saying how did you do it? How did you make a movie about jealousy? How did you capture it so well? Whoa. Yeah, it's a fantastic film. It's not just it's really, really good. So
Ooh,
And
I'm
that inspired
excited.
Kubrick to make Eyes Wide Shut.
It might have. Wow,
Absolutely.
that is
would have
such
been
a
an
good
interesting
phone
movie
call.
with Albert Brooks in the lead. Eyes Wide Shut.
in the Nicole Kidman part, yeah.
All right, so I have a couple of questions before we get to the reason that you guys brought stuff for the prize bag. And the first one, I think you know this, Ricky, is I always ask people what the last movie they saw was. In your case, it wasn't Knives Out because you haven't seen it yet, I heard.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I know.
I'm so happy
seeing it
that
on
I saw it and
Thanksgiving
you
with
haven't.
those two. So
Your parents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
But
loophole lovers.
yeah. What was the last movie I saw? I saw Honey Boy.
Yeah.
It was really
right?
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that particular kind of relationship on screen.
Oh,
before,
but you have stage parents, obviously, because you went into show business at a young age.
at 22 on my own. Yes.
Yeah, but isn't that Shia playing a version of his own dad is really crazy.
So cool. And seeing someone who's on a Disney show living in a motel with their father who's a drug user is not how you would picture someone on a Disney show. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't even for Steven.
No.
As it turns out,
Yeah.
it was quite odd.
Yeah.
Wait, so you like that? Okay, Ryan, what about you? Have you had a chance to see?
Yeah, I saw recently. I also have an Even Stevens story because I work for.
Oh.
Did we want to digress?
Yeah, we do.
I want to hear an Even Stevens story.
No, I actually, when I was in my 20s trying to get Brick made and failing, I worked for the Disney Channel doing promos. And one of the things I did was I interviewed Shia on the set of Even Stevens for a behind-the-scene piece for the Disney Channel.
Whoa.
Yeah. And
What was that like?
It was great. He was like a precocious kid, and it was like, but then I, met him years later. I think he's, one of the most interesting actors working today.
Absolutely.
And so it was, but it's wild. Yeah. Anyway, so the last movie I saw, my wife and I, when we were in New York, we saw Pain and Glory, the Almodovar movie, which is fantastic. It's so good, and Holy shit! Yeah.
Yeah, people went crazy for it. Antonio Banderas, they're speaking of him as possible
He's
Oscar contender.
Incredible, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful, just understated performance. Yeah.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, I think it's out, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
we see it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And what about, can we plug what you did? You have coming up a film series that you curated for the Alamo Draft House.
Oh yeah. So go to and I'm sure all of you have been to the Alamo Draft House downtown. It's
the
great.
best.
It's a terrific space. So they got a bunch of prints of all these whodunit movies, and they're doing them. Go on their site and get tickets for it because there's some cool stuff. We're doing Gosford Park. We're doing Death Trap, Sleuth, which is tough to find even on home video, and Death on the Nile, the Peter Ustinov version, which is not streaming. You have to buy a DVD of it, but go see it. And then Evil Under the Sun, and yeah, it's going to be a really, really fun series.
They're making a new Death on the Nile with Brano, right?
They are, yeah.
As we speak, right?
Yeah.
I love Death Trap.
Trap is so good.
It's so
Christopher
good.
Christopher Reeve in Death Trap.
He's
Yeah,
so
all of those
good in that
movies
movie.
are great.
Michael Caine.
Yeah, so and it's other Alamos around the country are doing it too, right?
I don't know. I think it might just be the LA one. It might just be the downtown.
Oh, okay.
LA. Yeah, maybe there might be.
Maybe I
but
spoke too
I
soon.
don't know
They
what I'm
should do
talking
it.
about.
If you're listening,
They are, I
Alamo.
apologize.
Yeah,
think
it's
they have
probably
to,
just LA, but I was fooling around on the website today, and it was making it look like it might be in other towns. So we'll see. But just LA for now.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. And Noah, last movie you saw?
I have a toddler, and she's been really into Rainbow Connection lately. So the other day I put on I put on Rainbow Connection where I showed it to her, and she was fascinated because she's just been listening to it, on the audio, and now she's like, there's a guy singing it. There's a frog playing the banjo and he's singing it. And so then she went to bed and I watched the rest of the Muppet movie the other day.
So good, isn't it?
It's so good.
Gosh, it's good.
It's so good.
Can we use this to point out that Frank Oz has a cameo in Knives Out?
Yes.
He's got more than a cameo. He's got a pretty
he's got a pretty good
significant
part,
role.
He's
Yeah.
Anytime you can bring the conversation back to Knives Out, go for it. Because I'm all about making it as much about Knives Out as possible.
Can I tell you my favorite thing about filming Knives Out?
Please.
There were many, but one of my favorite things was we shot in this sort of antique-y kind of old house where you couldn't have trailers on the lawn. So the trailers were kind of, down the street. And so all the actors were in this actor holding room all day. We were all in this basement together.
It was a basement, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a basement rec room.
Yeah, and so it'd be like me and Noah and Frank Oz and Daniel Craig and truly just hanging out all day between takes. And the second Frank Oz got there, we're all like, tell us everything. Yeah, it was... He was awesome.
Oh, Toni Collette too. We got to mention Toni Collette.
Awesome.
Isn't it? Yeah.
But the
She's always
second
so
Frank
good.
was there, we wanted to
That's
hear all the
pretty
stories.
neat, right?
Yeah.
I'd ask him about the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
No, that's how far that conversation would go. He'd be like, "Yep." You just make a Ernie or Ernie noise. Speaking of making Ernie noises,
What?
yeah,
Where's
this
this
transition
going?
is going to make sense. I have lately been fascinated with asking people what impressions that they do. Because everybody's got at least a few impressions, maybe not even of somebody famous, it might just be somebody you know, or it might be you really know a line from a movie the way it's spoken, like you've memorized it and you can say it. You know what I'm talking about, Noah?
No.
Does anybody have any impressions they'd like to share?
I have one.
See, everybody's got at least one.
Carol Burnett from Annie.
Oh, I love it.
It's not even that good. She's like, little girls, everywhere around me is a little. If I ring little next Charlie, I would get an acquittal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I got.
See, that's why I ask people to do impressions. People love it. They applaud afterwards. Works
my only
out
one.
great. What about you, Ryan?
I got every time my wife and I do karaoke, we always do Love Shack because I can always do. If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the
Love Shack.
That's it. That's all I got.
That was good.
Level of difficulty low.
Yeah, but that's part of the fun of it. Is that everyone can do it. Everyone can join in. People are listening. They're on their commute, just singing along with you. That tin roof rusted part. I never knew what they were saying.
What
does that mean?
What
What
is
is a
something
tin
filthy?
roof
I didn't
rusted?
understand because I'm
What?
boring.
What is a tin roof rusted?
Well, they're just complaining that the Love Shack's hard to maintain because it's got a tin roof, and you get
That's not metaphorical,
You get
that's
too
just
much love
literal.
shooting
I
around.
assumed
It's
it
gonna
was-
get rusted.
I assumed it was metaphorical and filthy. Yeah. But
I thought it was a sex position.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
thought it was like a problem.
Yeah. I didn't think it was actually.
I don't. So
there's
you think
rust
the
on
Love
it.
Shack doesn't have a roof, tin or otherwise? I think that's the first thing
It's like
I
a
think
love
of when they
cubicle.
talk
It's like a
about-
love cubicle.
I know Ricky's parents are here, but I'm worried about corrupting you with this information. I feel like you're very innocent in your interpretation of this, and
Yeah, I didn't know that one was dirty. I mean, I knew what was going on with She Bop, but I didn't know. Noah, you're on the line now for an impression.
I'll do my. There's a little story with it. I'll do my Michael Shannon impression. When we were sitting around, and you're sitting in this rec room basement, and you're doing like parlor games because something's taken an extra 10 minutes, and you're going around, and maybe you're playing a game where you talk about some of the less prominent movies you've been in or jobs you've had, and you're kind of going around, and eventually you get to Michael Shannon, and he gets up and he walks to another room, and you go, all right, I guess you're not playing, man, and you move on to somebody else. And then a few minutes later from the other room you hear, have you guys seen Kangaroo Jack? And then you hear the door slam, and he's laughing.
All right, I can't verify if that's a good impression or not, but
It is.
but
it is.
it is a great story.
I don't even know. I don't even know if he's in Kangaroo Jack. That's the thing. I never even researched whether or not.
Oh, that is a good point.
Not heard
Yeah.
of that movie.
it'd be amazing if he wasn't. That was a power move if he was not.
I mean, it was like Anthony Anderson and Chris O'Connell, right? Jerry. Sorry, Jerry. Sorry, JOC. Okay, so great job on the impressions. Now I'm going to say, turn it off, Bert. Let the games. Oh, sorry. Let the games begin. I don't know what's wrong with my microphone. Can't cup it like usual. Lots of people brought really fun, bright, creative name tags.
Wow.
A lot of them figured out who was going to be here because I kept saying people from Knives Out were going to be here. So everybody just go and pick the name tag that you like the best and bring it back to your seat.
Oh no shit! We get to pick one.
Yeah, the house
Marine.
lights are going down, and Ricky, tell us who you picked.
Eduardo?
Okay.
Is that Eduardo? Yeah.
Okay.
Eduardo. The poster has Doug and Sarah Silverman and Arden Marine. Only Doug's on the stage, and then someone else. I don't know.
Oh, who's the other person?
Oh, that's
Who is that?
Did you make this?
You made it, right?
Oh, Jeff Tate. I
Jeff
should
Tate.
know that. I've been on this podcast.
Jeff Tate
yeah.
is a robot.
Yeah. So
And what
I
was
liked
the
this.
original movie that did?
it's the fake movie in Argo.
Oh, it's a fake movie called Inargo. Wow, so you changed the title of a fake movie.
I liked
Good job.
Doug's. I liked the Photoshop work. I thought that was very
Yeah,
good.
it's really, my face really fits in good there.
Yeah.
In that pose, on that character.
It's really good.
All right, good job, Eduardo. Okay. Ryan, what'd you select?
I picked Rick for Brick. This is he cleverly photoshopped in Nora Zahetner, Lucas Haas, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and then this is from the movie. This is Doug as Doug on the end there. Instead of Tug, it's Doug. Oh, I just got that. That's really good.
So good.
That's really good. Well done, Rick.
Nice job, Rick.
Yeah.
And what do you have, Noah?
I have This Is Spinal. What is it? Tapley?
Tapley. Is that a last name?
No, it's my first name.
Your first name is Tapley?
Yes.
Whoa.
And it works. It tracks, you guys.
I mean, do you mind telling us your last name, Tapley? Tapley Eaton. Oh my God, it sounds like a soap opera character. Very distinguished. And why'd you pick that, Noah?
Because I love Spinal Tap.
It's the best reason.
I mean, who doesn't love... And
Jamie Lee
yes,
Curtis
and
is married to Spinal
married,
Tap.
and Jamie is married to Christopher Guest, who's in Spinal Tap.
Did Christopher Guest ever come by the set?
I got to have dinner with him.
What?
Yeah. Well, Jamie and I, our rooms were across from each other in the hotel. And she knew I did musical comedy, and she's like, "My husband does musical comedy." I'm like,
so
"Oh,
funny.
really? That's so interesting." And she sent me some of his albums on email, and I'm like, "I know." And then I was in the lobby, and when they walked in, and she's like, "Oh, you should have dinner with you. Both do musical comedy." So we had dinner, and she's like, "Talk about it." So that's what happened.
Was it fun?
It was super fun. Yeah, I was like, yeah. But yeah, I was trying to play it cool. I'm like, oh, you do? That's cool. Do you like it? Do you like, yeah. Anyway, it was awesome. But that's why she's my favorite.
Yeah, she does seem really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's play some games. This first one's called... I mean, ignore the title.
Your note sheet there looks like something out of Zodiac.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, or you know, R. Crumb's brother. It does look kind of crazy. And then I force audience members to read it, and they're looking at it like, what does
It's like
this even say?
a serious man's notebook. Yeah, like that.
It's, you know, I write a new manifesto for each episode. And sometimes somebody like sitting near the stage, as soon as the show's over, they'll be like, Doug, can I have your notes? And I'm like, no. Because I keep them to, you know, so to refer back to sometimes. And also, I just have the notes from every show I've done, and there's been over 1,000 shows.
Whoa.
So someday I'll auction those off to someone who needs a warm fire. Alex's, Jason, and Deb's IMDb game is what we're going to play. Should just call it the IMDb game. Here's how this works, Ricky. You know how everybody who has an IMDb page, the three of you certainly do, it'll say best known for, and then list 4 things, and you always wonder, why'd they pick those 4 things?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
It's always, the algorithm is not clear. Plus, sometimes people get IMDb Pro and they put in their own top 4.
They do?
Yeah, I think Nicolas Cage picked his.
What did he pick?
Because Vampire's Kiss is in his top 4. I mean, it's a solid top 4. Because leaving Las Vegas, of course, because he won the Oscar for that.
Adaptation.
And then, I don't think so.
What?
Con Air.
And Raising Arizona isn't in there.
What?
Con Air is in there.
Know thyself,
Face Off.
Nicholas. Oh.
Face fucking off.
Ghost Rider 2.
Yes. And Ghost Rider 2. That's his top 4.
Spirit of Vengeance.
So, is that really the full title?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he is.
What's that? Oh,
He's
that, oh,
The sequel's Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance.
yeah. Well, you're
We
saying if that's what he
believe
is,
you.
why wouldn't they say that in the first title?
Well, what would they say in the second one? I mean, they gotta leave something
That's
on
true.
the table, right?
Yeah. Well, what will the third one be? What else is he that they would put in there? Fun at parties. All right. So here's how this works. I'll start listing off somebody's top 4. Generally an actor or actress. And then as soon as you think you know who it is, you can buzz in by saying your own name into your microphone.
Our own name.
Yeah. Yours would be Ricky.
Wait, haven't you done? You've done this.
Not this
I don't
game.
think she's
not
played
this
this game
game.
before. Yeah.
All right.
And
It's
then,
always a new thing on this show.
yeah, I'm always coming up with new games. Mixing it up. So, you buzz in, but, you know, you don't want to get in too early because, you know, one movie title has lots of people in it. You don't know who it's going to be until you hear that second one. But if you feel like jumping in because you feel a theme emerging, then go for it. If you miss, -1 point. But if you get it right, bonus points for each additional movie in their top 4 that you can name.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fun game.
Here we go.
You're going to dig it.
This is terrifying.
Stakes have never been high.
All right, here we go. Whose top 4 starts with?
Doug is lifting his sunglasses for people
Jesus.
at home. He can't see.
Skyfall. Of course, here in LA, I don't have to remind people not to yell out answers. I had to say it a few times in Miami. Still had a nice time, though. In addition to Skyfall, the second title would be Notes on a Scandal.
Ricky.
Who is it, Ricky?
Judi Dench?
It's Dame Judi Dench!
Hey! I have not seen Bond, but she was in Notes on a Scandal and seems like she would be in Bond.
Whoa.
Right? Doesn't she seem like she's in a Bond?
She's in a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean,
you go.
she probably seems like it because she is.
Okay, well, I
That's
haven't.
like saying Sean Connery seems like he should be in a
Well, I
Bond movie.
haven't seen Bond movies, but
Yeah,
I've seen
she's
Notes on
in
a Scandal.
several of them.
Oh my gosh,
so
what
I
are her
probably
other
got
ones?
into your,
Okay, her other ones.
Probably saw a trailer or something. But in Skyfall, that's the name of a home
Okay.
that she owns, and Daniel Craig comes in and sets it up with booby traps like Home Alone.
Oh, nice. Okay, her other ones. I know she got nominated for an Oscar for having like 3 lines in something.
I can't get Ricky interested in James Bond movies.
No. I just can't. I don't.
It's like
I don't
Home
have
Alone.
it.
It's like Home Alone.
I don't
It's
have
his
it.
home, Doug. It's
Whatever
not
it
her
is, I
home.
just don't.
That's true, but they're not alone.
But bringing it back to Knives Out, Ana de Armas is in the new Bond. So.
That's true.
So is
Okay.
Daniel Craig.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, so which two?
Okay, I
Denches
feel like
do you
she
wanna
was
go
in
with?
some sort of like Queen type movie.
Sure.
Was it? It was either like or was it called the
Bohemian
Queen?
Rhapsody.
The Queen or Elizabeth or something. She was in something like that.
Okay, and what else?
God, wasn't she? It's Judi Dench. She was in a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one more movie. I can think of something. What was that like stripping movie with the
yeah.
calendar in Ireland?
That she wasn't in.
Oh, she wasn't in that.
Oh, maybe she was.
Okay,
I'm not sure
I'm
if
gonna
I'm
say
confusing it
the
with Helen
Queen
Mirren.
because I don't know if that's a movie, and Elizabeth
Oh, okay.
because I don't know which one it is.
Well, you're so close.
Okay.
And yet so very far.
Yeah.
Philomena with Steve Coogan. Philomania. That's what happened when that movie came out. Philomania. Just when everyone went crazy and chased her down the street. And then Shakespeare in Love.
Oh.
In which she does play a queen. So that's probably where your head's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But doesn't she seem like she's in Elizabeth and a movie called The Queen?
Maybe she is in Elizabeth with Kate Blanchett. I don't know. But anyway, that's 1 point for you, Ricky.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
gonna massacre both of us. I can already tell. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah. Well, you guys will catch on. I see it in Noah's eyes. He's gonna spring.
Just Noah.
He's gonna spring to life.
Just Noah will catch on.
I think it's everybody's game at this point.
True.
Round 2. Whose top 4 begins with Spider-Man?
Spider-Men, plural?
No. Spider-Man
Thank you.
said too quickly. Spider-Man. Okay, the next title. Hope I'm saying this one right. The Flo Rida Project. Nope, Florida Project.
I got
Ryan.
Noah. Oh,
Noah said Noah first.
Really?
Before you said Ryan?
wait. Did you
Did you say
utter-
Ryan or
Remember? Yeah.
did you say your name?
I said my name. But
Okay,
what'd
then you
guys-
were
Go
first.
ahead.
You were
No, what'd
first.
you
Go
guys
ahead.
hear? I don't know.
I thought you said,
I don't want to steal this.
No, you're first.
Go ahead.
Well, it's Willem Dafoe.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Not a shithead. One of our great actors, and lots of movies to choose from. You want to try and name 2 more?
Jeez, so many good movies. God, what was the name of the movie that he got the Oscar? The Van Gogh movie. What was the actual name of it though? I can't. I'm totally blanking on it. It was really good. I saw it. It was really good though. But it was called like Sunlight and Paint or something. It had like an abstract. I forget the title of it. Huh? Yeah. No, you can't help me. Okay.
I thought it was called Talk in My Other Ear.
Talking. The Van Gogh movie is what I'll go with. And I'll throw myself on the mercy of the court. And there isn't. So is it? I don't know how it's weighted because would they put the lighthouse on there to try and like promote it or something? Which is fucking great, by the way.
It could slip in there any moment. It's not in there yet, but
no, it's not in there yet.
It could be.
In that case, that's that.
I'm glad we got a plug in for it though.
Yeah. I'll go with that because I'm totally blanking on any other. I feel like I fucked this up, but go ahead. Yeah.
Shadow of the Vampire.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and
Last Temptation.
No, the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't know how they come up with these things, but it sure makes for a fun game. Ryan has 1 point. Ricky has 1 point. Noah is ready to pounce. This is our 3rd round. We'll end here unless we need a tiebreaker. And there's other games, by the way. It doesn't mean anything if you lose this one.
You sure?
Way to kill the stakes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not about stakes until I'll let you know when it's about stakes. I'll suddenly go, Omaha. And then it's about stakes. Whose top 4 begins with Vicky Cristina Barcelona? Second film, Vanilla Sky.
Noah.
No, I knew it. I knew you were going to pounce. What is it?
Penelope Cruz.
That is correct. P. Cruz. Spelled different than Tom Cruise. Yet they were together. I thought they'd make it work. Name 2 more. For the win, Noah, if you can name one other.
I don't know if I can name
you're
another
gonna take this down.
Penelope Cruz movie.
Otherwise, we'll go into a tiebreaker.
I don't know if I can name another Penelope Cruz movie.
You can.
It can be difficult.
You can do it.
When you're under the lights and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't
Ryan
think
is
I got it.
whispering to you like he's feeding you lines on set.
I'm no Devar.
All right, we got a
I got
three-way
nothing.
tie.
I
We got
got
a three-way
nothing. I
tie.
got
I don't
nothing.
blame you because they
What is
also
it?
were at a bit of a loss because they went with Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides.
Oh.
And she got some acclaim for this one, a movie called Volver.
I would not have guessed either of them.
Volver, according to Eduardo. Sorry, dude. All right, let's finish
you
this
gonna
one
say?
up.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
Well, no, I was going with the recent one. She's amazing in Pain and Glory, but yeah, I guess they don't put recent ones on there.
They can't. It's weird. A recent one will creep in there sometimes, but it's
there works,
it's very strange. But let's play a tiebreaker. I'm going to do one more, but instead of buzzing in with your name, it's just going to the first person who can say out loud who we're talking about is the winner.
All right.
And just to remind you, so far we have Dame Judi Dench, Willem Dafoe, and Penelope Cruz. What do they have in common with this next person who is in Henry V? Henry Roman numeral 5.
I'm going to risk it. Is it Kenneth Branagh?
It's Kenneth Branagh! And all 4 of those people were in Kenneth Branagh's Murder on the Orient Express. That was the theme in honor of, you get it.
God bless you. But say it.
Do you have could you name an absolute favorite whodunit movie, Ryan?
I don't know. I mean, I do love Death on the Nile. I have a real sweet spot for those Peter Ustinov Poirot movies. The one I always recommend, though, is The Last of Sheila, because a lot of people haven't seen it.
I was going to say that.
It's so good.
So good.
And not a lot of people have seen it. It was written by Stephen Sondheim and Anthony Perkins.
Yeah.
Sondheim was a huge mystery nut, and he would do, for his rich friends, he would do these murder mystery parties. And that's what the plot of the movie is. It's like a murder mystery party gone wrong, but it's an insane 70s cast. It's It's like James Coburn in these like ultra thin turtlenecks.
Super outfits,
And,
lots of bell bottoms and whatnot.
It's like super hot young Ian McShane and like Diane Cannon is
I really
in it.
thought a lady's name was coming down the pike, and then
Ian McShane. Ian McShane.
Super young, hot Ian
Are you
McShane.
kidding me? No, you watch this movie, man. He's amazing.
Oh yeah,
Dude, are you
I'm
kidding?
sure. Old, not hot Ian McShane's pretty amazing.
It's true, yeah. Just imagine, yeah. Anyway, Last of Sheila.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. And I wanted to pitch something to you. How about instead of a who done it, how about a who didn't do it? It's a room full of people. They're all murderers except for one.
It's the sequel to Orient Express.
It's literally the plot of Orient Express.
It does turn out to be like everybody did it, right?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah. And then you mentioned Death on the Nile. That movie's crazy in terms of like it's more violent than you expect from that kind of movie.
Yeah, Angela Lansbury gets like shot in the head.
The image of her with a bullet hole in her head, I'll never forget it.
These aren't spoilers, are they?
No, not at all.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, maybe they're going to go to the...
But it's also that early 80s blood that looks, it's that like spaghetti western blood that like is that specific shade of red that doesn't look like anything.
I think they still got a PG.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sure. Yeah, they love doing shit like that. Let's play Whose Tagline Is It Anyway? This is a game where I go to you one at a time, tell you the tagline from a motion picture, a tagline, something used in the advertising or the poster, and then you get a guess between three choices. And if the person I'm talking to misses, it moves down to the next person and they can steal it because they got only two to choose from. And then if the second person misses, the third person gets a freebie, unless they're not paying attention. Could go either way. So who we decide won that? Ryan won that one? Yeah. Okay, so Ryan, you're going to go first.
We didn't decide. I just won it. There's no decision involved. But go ahead. Sorry.
We all got together and decided that you won. This is your night, Ryan. No. Okay, so Ryan, you're going to go first, and then we'll go to Ricky and then to Noah. And Ryan, what movie? I'll tell you the tagline first. Solving this mystery is going to be murder. Is it Scream, Murder Mystery, or Sleuth?
I know it's not Sleuth because I know the tagline for Sleuth is think of the perfect murder, then go one step further.
Okay, can I just hang on a second? In
Did
the
I just
history of
fuck
this
it up?
game, no. In the history of this game, no one's ever just produced a similar tagline. That was amazing. Thank you. They usually sit there and go, I don't know.
I have the poster in my office, so I stare at it all day long. What were they two? Murder mystery and
I guess this does play to your strengths.
what the second one is? Murder mystery.
Solving this mystery is
Right.
going to be murder.
Right. But what were
What
the
are
two
the
others?
options?
Oh, Scream or Murder Mystery.
I'm gonna go with. I mean, it's murder mystery.
Okay, that's incorrect.
Really?
Ricky?
You helped me out a lot, so I'm gonna go with Scream.
That's correct.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah, I guess you shouldn't have ruled out Sleuth out loud.
Yeah, that should have been in your head.
For 10 seconds, I looked so smart. And that's honestly all I need in life. Give me those 10 seconds, and you can have the points.
I'll take free points for no reason.
Okay, so, and again,
too high, buddy.
don't forget the low stakes, you guys. All right. So Ricky got that one. So Noah, you get the next one. And just like before, if you don't get it right, then we'll move to Ryan. What movie had the tagline? Holidays can be murder. Is it Black Christmas, April Fool's Day, or Evil Under the Sun?
Well,
Well, name the tagline for one of them.
yeah. What was the third one?
The third one's called Evil Under the Sun.
What is that? What is that?
It is
It's the third option.
And the,
You know that movie?
Holidays can be
I've
murder.
learned my lesson. I'm not saying a word.
So it's Black Christmas, April Fool's Day, or
Evil Under the Sun.
let's go with April Fool's Day.
Incorrect. Ryan.
I'm gonna go with Black Christmas.
Incorrect.
Evil Under the Sun.
That's correct.
I feel like this is the only way I win on here is by other people getting it wrong. I don't think I've ever won by getting something right myself.
Taglines be messed up. Back to you, Noah. The games people play can lead to murder. Is that the tagline for Clue, The Last of Sheila, or Jumanji?
Which Jumanji?
The Robin Williams Jumanji that was the only one that's just called Jumanji. No Welcome to the Jungle part.
Let's go with Clue.
Incorrect. Ryan.
Last of Sheila.
That is correct.
Oh, thank Christ.
Noah, he described the plot of Last of Sheila moments ago about how it's a parlor
Murder
game.
mystery dinner.
I wasn't listening.
I know. I thought I was like, oh, that's gonna be no.
All right, so Ryan's on the board. These are awesome. All right, this next one starts with Noah again.
Not me?
Well, oh, sorry, you're right.
Okay.
That was another test. You get a point for
Okay, thank you.
that. Okay, Ricky. Can the killer be found before the ship of clues reaches the end of its murderous journey?
Did you make that up as you went?
No, this is a real one.
Making this up.
Can the killer... I just read it slowly because it really is crazy. Can the killer be found before the ship of clues reaches the end of its murderous journey?
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. Ricky, is
Yeah.
that the tagline for Murder Ahoy?
Okay. Okay.
Death on the Nile? Or Titanic?
I'm gonna go with Murder Ahoy.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Noah, it's your chance.
Wait, Noah?
Noah, don't say Titanic.
Noah, is it Death
Are you
on the
sure?
Nile or
Are you sure it's
Titanic?
not?
It's not Titanic.
You sure it's not
I know it's
Titanic?
not Death on the Nile because that was no. I feel like I could have pulled that off. That'd been a little quicker.
I'm gonna go with Death on the Nile.
That's correct.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you did it.
That tagline could have used a second pass.
They
Posters
tend-
were
some
bigger
of the
back
older
then.
ones.
They had bigger posters.
Yeah, the older ones were like more
It was very first
more
drafty.
descriptive.
Yeah.
What is the tagline for Knives Out? I forgot.
Family can be
Well, there's a couple of them.
Family
Can Be Murder, and there's which is so. It sounds like one of the generic ones. It
Yeah.
would be for any of the slasher movies you talk about. And then no, the other one was Everyone Has a Motive, No One Has a Clue, which is hilarious. The movie's funny. I promise. It's a funny movie. Yeah, I promise.
Well, as you can see, these all these classic whodunits,
I know,
like the people sit around going, "What are we going to say about it?" Something about murder.
Let's rearrange the 8 words possible to like yeah.
Okay, you get to go first this time, Ryan.
Oh boy, this is still happening.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I know. I thought that was
never
it.
gonna
no, that was
end.
it. It felt like a dramatic
The long
climax,
one would have been
but-
the last one. That's usually.
Don't let us tell you your job, though, Doug. Let's do it. Look, come on.
All
Let's
right.
do it. Okay.
No, because these are so. I love these so much. You are cordially invited to dinner and a murder.
This is like the Taco Bell menu where they have the 6 ingredients and they make like 85 things out of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so is you're cordially invited to a dinner and a murder? Is that dinner for schmucks, death trap, or murder by death?
Again, I know the poster for Murder by Death. I can picture it. I'm trying to picture if that was though. I'll go with Murder by Death.
That is correct.
Oh, thank God.
It can't be
You
Death
did
Trap.
it.
It can't be Death Trap.
Jennifer Smucks, I was trying to figure out if they made it.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know if that was the one that's on the poster for Murder by Death. I don't remember because there's like 5 or 6 different ones.
I think
but-
Gory did like the illustrations on the poster. It's a beautiful
No,
poster.
the poster's
for it, yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I always loved the movie as a kid, but now I worry that the Peter Sellers
You should worry.
Asian character
It's
is
not
probably
good.
brutal to watch.
It is
Yeah, you can't
not
go back
good.
there.
No,
No.
it's really bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a shame
It's
because
such a shame.
Falk is fantastic and Peter Falk is really, really funny.
Well, then he got his own
cheap.
cheap detective that wasn't quite as good, but
Right,
still,
yeah.
same vibe. All right, so sorry, Noah. You'll be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Oh.
We got a tie. We got to settle between Ryan and Ricky. And the
All right.
winner just gets to go first in this next game.
All
And that's not, some would argue it's not even a good position to play.
Oh man. Oh man.
So no pressure.
Strategic.
Truly no pressure.
Low pressure. And again, this is going to be one where you're going head to head. So just shout it out when
All
you
right.
think you know it. Everyone is a suspect. Everyone on the train.
Murder on the Orient Express.
Yeah. And I added everyone on the train.
Going to the Orient.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Quickly.
I wanted to make it as lame as possible. But they really did go with everyone as a suspect, and it turns out, yeah, they all did it. Like they're giving it away on the poster.
Awful.
All right, so you did it again there. I
Double
mean,
win for
obviously we're
Ryan.
playing to Ryan's strengths today, but that's what this is all about. Knives Out in theaters now. Ryan gets to go first in Last Man or Woman Stanton. This is a game that got named after the late, great Harry Dean Stanton when he appeared on this very stage, on this very show, and barely knew more of his own movies than the other players. But he did manage to squeak it out. He did manage to win, and it's basically a game where we get the name of an actor and an actress, or one of each, and maybe two. We'll see.
Do you remember when we did this and the person was Kevin Bacon and I couldn't name any? I was thorough.
You only
to be
knew
fair.
movies that other people that were in movies with Kevin Bacon were in.
Yes. Natasha went and Moshe went and then I was just out. I had nothing.
What about now? Kevin Bacon, just name one.
Footloose.
Yeah.
They had said
Yeah,
that though.
they took
Practice.
Footloose. That's right. They probably took Footloose and A Few Good Men. And
They
you were
did,
fucked.
and then I had nothing for some reason.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of movies. Hollow Man, that's one that doesn't hold up. Okay, so that's a creepy ass movie. They still show it on TV though.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever see the sequel? You ever see Hollow Man 2?
Whoa.
That's real?
Yeah, with Christian Slater. It's Christian Slater as the new Hollow Man.
Hey, does he have the same problem? Like as soon as you can become visible, you just want to attack people, right?
He's still
He goes
invisible.
crazy?
Yeah, he's
Just like Kevin Bacon
He's
did?
the Hollow Man.
No, I know he still gets invisible, but is he as rapey as Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, it's the whole guy. It's like his thing.
Oh, he's playing the same character?
I think he is.
Oh, it's not a different guy?
No, he's the same.
Kevin Bacon doesn't die at the end?
He's the Hollow Man.
It doesn't even make sense. I mean, it makes sense. He's hollow because he's absolutely has no morals, but hollow isn't how you describe something that's invisible.
No, it's not.
I can't see that thing that has nothing inside it.
That is a title flaw.
Okay, so
Tennis, impossible.
I got to go to an audience member to help us out here because I like to play along in this game. Where is Everett Scott SCP? Hey, dude. Oh, hey, it's you. First in line tonight. Congratulations on that. Kudos. You suggested to me on Twitter that you had a mashup, like a combination of two actors that we could use in this game. So lay it on me.
Ian McKellen Page.
Ian McKellen Page.
Oh, jeez.
I like it.
I'm going to lose this so bad.
We'll just start thinking about the films
I only have one.
of McKellen, Ian McKellen, and Alan Page.
Sure,
And,
sure.
You know,
Not that they were in together, but
separately.
They've
I need
never. Well,
clarification.
X-Men. X-Men.
I have one.
Thank you. You just Ryan'd me.
don't
I
forget-
learned it from you, Dad.
Oh, there's almost as many twists in this game as in lesser whodunits. No, I wasn't gonna say Lights Out because it Knives Out, Lights Out, Knives Out with David Spade. All right, so oh, that'd be a fun parody ad. Did you see or have anything to do with the ads with Martha Stewart promoting Knives Out?
No, they sent those to me. I was like, where the fuck did this come from? How
It
much?
didn't feel like anybody had anything to do with those.
How much did we just pay Martha Stewart? It was worth it. Every penny,
Yeah,
It
it's
was
Martha
amazing,
Stewart
yeah.
and Jamie Lee Curtis pops in for a second. Yeah.
She always does.
She was probably just at Comedy Central that day doing something else. And then I did that. Okay, so you each have one lifeline, of course, so that can make you last an extra round if you go to the person whose name tag you chose when you feel like you don't have an answer. Yeah, Ricky's lining up her eyes with Eduardo over there. And we've flipped the order around. Which way were we going before? So it's going to start with Ryan, and then go to Noah, and then me, and then
Oh
Ricky.
man, 4?
Yeah, I play, but
Alright.
I try to pick more obscure titles to help you.
Okay. I might pull another Kevin Bacon. I'm sorry in advance.
So I'm guessing the strategy is to go with the more obvious ones first because you burn those, and then if you yes, sort of.
You know,
Maybe.
again, probably don't share the strategy with Noah.
Jesus.
He's been sitting over here not paying attention to us.
Okay. All right. So I'm doing.
Start us off. So it's the films of either McKellen or Ellen Page,
Not
or
one for
one
each.
that has both.
Okay.
Or
So
one that has
all
both of them
So
in it.
I'll go with Inception.
Okay, yeah, with Ellen Page. Noah.
Candy.
Full title.
Isn't that that's the
No,
title.
it's not.
Does not count.
That was
no.
mine.
What kind of candy was
No.
it?
hard candy?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, there you go. To be careful on those.
And then
Don't get cocky.
Just one?
Huh?
Just one.
One at a time, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, you weren't paying attention. Okay, now it's my turn. And I'm going to say Flatliners. Ellen Page was in the new one.
X-Men.
Ricky says X-Men what?
What?
Yeah, exactly. You might want to change that.
Juno.
X-Men what? Juno.
I have to know
You know
after,
what I'm talking about.
I have to know after the title,
Yeah, subtitles. You got to know the subtitles.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
definitely out.
All right, Ryan.
Gods and Monsters.
Ooh, so Ian McKellen. Wait a second. We got to back up here for a second.
Yes.
Because Ian McKellen's in X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were right.
Okay, but then can I also have...
Yeah. I
Can
was
I
was
also
thinking
have
about the
Junebug?
one that has Ellen Page in it and going, there's more words.
Can I also have Junebug because I feel like...
Juno?
Juno.
You're really testing it.
Because that's all
You're
I've
really-
got. I literally have no other things. I'm not bluffing.
Okay, you get to keep Juno.
Thank you.
And you get to say X-Men.
Okay, X-Men.
Now we're on Ryan.
X-Men colon nothing.
Now we're on Ryan.
No, I just did it.
Yeah, what'd you say?
I said Gods and Monsters.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Now Noah.
X2.
I mean, that's sort of what people called it, right?
That's actually the title. Was X2, right?
Well, you know, the poster said that, but I think it was officially.
Was it X-Men 2?
But X2 was like, you know, like how people say T2, but that's not that wasn't the title. Live, die, repeat. Okay. Anyway, you're in. You're still in. All right. I'm gonna go with. Fuck. This is a tough pairing. Good job, Everett. Everett Scott. What was that one where she was in the woods? She was like, oh shit, I'm in the woods. What the fuck am I doing out here in the woods? I don't know. I give up.
Really?
Okay, Juno.
Ryan?
So we're talking Ian McKellen, right? So
Yeah.
All right, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh,
Right? I know.
that's a monster.
I just wrote the song that the whole world is about to sing. But yes, yeah.
Noah? See, Ryan just helped you out a lot.
Well, I mean, do I take?
You
Yeah.
can do whatever you want. man.
Do I?
You
No,
you try to win.
if you're a man, you don't.
Oh.
I don't go with X-Men Last Stand. I don't go with
Yeah, that's fine.
Last Stand.
Okay. Ricky?
I have nothing, so oh,
Lifeline.
Eduardo.
Eduardo. Super. I can't believe I forgot that
Super.
one. Yeah, Ellen Page is in Super.
Super.
That's good job, Eduardo.
Thank you.
Ryan?
Well, I feel like I've earned the Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I thought Noah earned it, but he
I could
decided
not
to
have
go a
named
different
that.
way. Now what are
What do
you
you have?
gonna do?
You had what do you have? Fellowship.
Fellowship of the Ring.
What are the Two Towers?
and-
Fellowship's the first one. Return of the King. What are that?
Say the whole thing. Make it
Lord
proper.
of the Rings. Return of the King.
Yeah.
There you go. Top that.
I have nothing. But Ian McKellen seems like he was in Harry Potter. Is that true?
Wait, you don't even know the Harry Potter movies?
Not like that deeply. I listen.
I mean,
don't
James
know.
Bond, I get, but Harry Potter?
I've seen a couple of them, but
Oh, okay.
I don't take it in that well.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so he was not in.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well then I tried. Thank you and goodbye.
He was Dumbledore, but then he died and was replaced by somebody else. Back to you, Ryan.
I'm not sure if I have this title exactly right. I'm not sure if it's exactly come out yet, but The Good Liar, is that the new one?
That's what the name of it, and it has played in some theaters
All right,
already,
good.
so
Yeah,
I will
take
accept it.
Thank you.
Noah?
I got your woods one.
Oh, what's it called?
The East. She's in the woods.
That's not the one I was thinking
Yeah,
of.
she's in the woods. She's like an eco-terrorist in the woods.
Yeah, no,
she's
that's
like
not the one I'm thinking
yeah.
of.
Ooh, no,
No,
you
that's
got
not
another
it.
Woods one to think of.
Yeah. There's another one where she's in the woods with somebody else, and they're not terrorizing ecologically.
Is she just sad? What's her deal? Or like law?
No,
Like,
it's you don't want.
She's mad?
She doesn't want to be in the woods. There's like no power.
It's like camping? Is she camping?
No, she's in a house, but it's in the woods and there's no power. She's there with, I can't say who she's with because that'd be another clue. I like the movie too. It's tense. Back to you, Ryan. Are you gonna have some fava beans?
I'm at the end of my rope here. I'm unexpectedly kind of at the end of my rope.
You can go to Rick.
Lifeline.
You can call her
Oh
Lifeline.
yeah, hey, Lifeline.
Rick.
X-Men Days of Future Past.
X-Men Days of
X-Men
Future
Days of
Past.
Future Past has both.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice work.
I'm gonna go to my Lifeline.
Okay, Noah's Lifeline.
What do you got? Whip It. Thank you. Great film.
Whip it. Should have remembered that. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. She's done some movies. There's another one that I can, picture elements of it, but I don't have it. Maybe Dennis Quaid, maybe.
Is this a roller derby movie with Dennis?
No.
No. Just another movie with Dennis, like Inner Space.
No, we're talking.
I actually love Inner Space.
Inner Space is
Like
great.
a movie with Dennis Quaid in it.
Martin Short dances like Ed Grimley in it.
So good. There's like the Sam Cooke song.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Where are we at, Ryan?
Ellen Page wasn't in Scott Pilgrim versus. the
Yeah, let's
World,
start
was she?
naming movies they weren't in.
No, weren't they? No, I'm asking. I don't
think she was in
don't
that.
think she was.
No, she's not in that.
Shit.
She's
All right,
not.
I'm out. I'm tapping out.
Ryan's out. No, you did it.
That's it. Yeah.
Do you have another one?
Thank you. No, I'm good. I'm good, you guys. I feel good about this. You're welcome.
All right, cool. What else did we miss?
Was he in The Hobbit? Did he come back for The Hobbit? Shit, I should have watched all of The
Left
Hobbit.
it on the table.
Last Action Hero? It's got Ian
Wow, was
McKellen?
she like the girl? Oh, really? Was he like?
Smart People is the one I was thinking might have Dennis Quaid in
I
it.
said Inception. Yeah.
Yeah.
Night Moves.
Night Moves.
Night
That was
Moves
the new
good.
Kelly
Yeah, that
Reichardt
was
movie.
the-
The Kelly
that was
Reichardt movie.
Kelly
was great.
Reichardt.
The
That was
Scary
great.
Forest.
I forget
What's the
that.
one with Evan
was the
Rachel
one in the-
Woods and they're in the woods in a house and there's no power and it's in the future? Shrek? That was the best guess I've ever heard. The best confidently could not be more wrong guess. Anyway, I'll report back on that because people should check that movie out. I liked it.
But I won that round.
It was good. Dude, you
By
won the
default?
whole
You won
night.
the game.
That was it?
Yeah.
Did it all.
Yeah, where's Tepley at? Come on, Tapley. Apologies.
I'm sorry, Rick.
Didn't mean to get Tepley excited that they might have won something. Can you come down and get your prizes, or is it too hard to get out of there? Are you like up in the top? She'll figure it out. She'll get here eventually. Also, I forgot to mention there's going to be a Doug Benson pin from Rockin' Pins is also going to be in the bag. And let's talk
What is
plugs.
that on
What is there's something on the back you're all
Is there
fascinated by?
no shitheads?
We don't do shitheads anymore because we're in a new age of positivity.
Oh.
Yeah, try
I
not
was-
to.
I was just looking
thank
for
you.
one.
Try not to end on a negative note. And
Well done,
Yeah,
Tap.
yeah.
how many times can we mention the president's name on the show?
Yeah.
Gets tiresome. All right, so what do you got to plug, Ricky?
I'm in a new animated show with Amy Poehler that starts in February on Fox called Duncanville. And I'm in the new Jim Cummings movie, Werewolf, which I don't know when that's coming out.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm a police officer, so watch out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think that's it.
Right
Oh,
on.
and I'm in this new show called Covenant that seems really cool. It's an Amazon show from Lena Waithe. It seems really neat. It's kind of like if Get Out was a series.
Thank you very much
That's all I got.
for all that you do,
Thank you.
for bringing your parents. Do you think they had a good time?
Did you guys have fun? Yep. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, great. Awesome.
Ryan Johnson, do you have anything to plug?
We've been talking about Knives Out, which is in theaters this weekend. Could bring your whole family. Can I plug Jim Cummings' first movie, Thunder Road?
So good, right?
Thunder Road is incredible, and you'll watch the first 10-minute single shot of it, and you'll just be hooked. And it sustains. It's absolutely brilliant film. Yeah. So Jim Cummings, Thunder Road. I was very proud of that one. Yeah. You're welcome.
What's you got your next thing cooking? Your next movie?
You?
No, I'm asking
you.
you, Ryan.
What are you
got
doing?
the dark sunglasses. I can't tell who you're looking
Oh,
at. No, I can't multitask. I gotta finish one and then kind of figure out
Oh,
what's
even
next.
all the promotional stuff and everything. You get this all in the. You get this $30 million this weekend, and then you can
30
relax
mil in
and
the
focus
can.
on the
I
next
can't,
thing.
Exactly. I can't until the money's on the table in front of me. To get some thinking money.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, it really frees up your mind to think. You got that money. I like it. Noah, what about you? What do you got besides? Obviously, you're in Knives Out, as is Ricky, of course. I should mention that again. And what else is coming up?
What else?
You sit around waiting for him to come up with another movie.
Yeah, I've got a long. Yeah, you better get to. I didn't know you waited this long. I thought we had something we were gonna do. I cleared my spring. Well, I guess I have I directed and acted in and wrote a segment of an anthology movie that's coming out that's very entertaining.
Oh, it's great.
Called Scare Package. It's
That
a
was like the
comedy
working title,
horror.
and you just
it's
went
like
with it.
Yeah, it's like I did. That's the title of the whole big anthology, and
Yeah.
it's comedy horror stuff. And I
It's
did it
all
with
about mailmen.
and it's all about it's all about guys from UCB. It's got like John Gavris and Don Finelli and Alan McLeod and like a lot of
Awesome.
funny guys who you probably know in it, and made that, and then got a couple other movies in the can. Having a baby in the spring. Yeah.
Hey, congratulations.
So
Well done.
thanks.
Doug Loves Movies is back here at UCB on Tuesday, December 10th. And then we got the 12 Guests of Christmas over at Largo on December 12th. Go see, some of you have seen it already, see it again. If you haven't, see Knives Out. See it this weekend. Let's just get it over with. Let's help it make a lot of money this weekend. And thank you, as always. I don't say this every time, but UCB has been the home of this show for all 13 years, and we couldn't go out and do all the road ones if we couldn't come back here and do them here. So thank you to UCB, and thank you once again to my guests, Riki Lindhome, Rian Johnson, and Noah Segan. As always, positive energy and don't murder anyone.
Now it's time for Doug to watch another talkie. Eyes of gold, his viewing prowess makes him cocky. There's no room